Hello everyone, I'm Martin Lush, VP of NSF Health Sciences, and it gives me real pleasure to introduce to you our 6 to Fix in 6. These really short, sharp, information-packed videos there for your benefit. Now, what's in it for you? Well, they're only 6 minutes long. We know how busy you are, we know how pressurized you are, and we know how important it is for you to get essential information really, really quickly. And that's what these 6 to Fix in 6 videos are designed to do. We've taken subjects that you've told us are really, really important, the areas that you are challenged by each and every day. The pain points, the challenges, the frustrations, the concerns. So these 6 to Fix will cover each of these one by one, but just the essentials. So in 6 minutes, you're going to get what you must do, in our opinion. Now, it's not everything you need to do because they'd be a lot longer than 6 minutes. We've really boiled it down to the 80-20, the 20% of information that you need, the essentials, to get 80% of benefit. But you know, they're just our opinion. But I'm pretty confident that that opinion will add value because I'm really privileged as part of NSF to work with some of the best people in the pharmaceutical and medical device industry, people with thousands of years combined experience. So these 6 to Fix will condense all of that experience into information that is of invaluable use to you, stuff and information that you can use directly. What's really important to us is that it's easy for you to access, easy for you to understand. So what we've done in producing these is to visualize you're standing in an airport queue or out shopping on a weekend. You can access these from your mobile device so you can make that time valuable in getting this essential information. What we've also done is to link these to other resources that we have available at NSF. We have a whole library of resources that are free, all designed to help you in your day-to-day job. So we have YouTubes, we have white papers, we have podcasts, all there to provide essential content that enables you to perform better each and every day. So, just to give you a flavour of the types of areas, the types of subjects that you asked for help in, look, the list is really, really comprehensive, and what we're going to be asking you to do is to add to this list so that we can continue to produce these videos that will add benefit, as I said earlier. The types of areas that first time round you've asked us to assist you in is quality culture. Help us change our quality culture. How do we go about changing old habits and old behaviours? And that's an area that we certainly specialise in. How do we go about improving the efficiency and effectiveness of our quality management systems? What about simplifying? We've got to simplify our batch manufacturing record. We've got to simplify our engineering processes. How do we go about that? How do we influence senior management? How do we get senior leadership to listen to our concerns? Well, there's certain ways you can go about that, and we'll talk about those later. How do we remove our blame culture? How do we go about managing risk in the best and most effective way? What about speeding up our change control system? Martin, help us to do that because at the moment it's really, really slow. Human error prevention. So many of our deviations are due to human error. How can NSF help us? What about warning letters? How do we prevent them, and what do we do when they happen? And we have plenty of experience to help you both in prevention and also in remediation. Deviations is a key area of concern for many of you. You've got too many of them. Where do you start in reducing that number? And how do you go about reducing the repeat incidents as well? Decision making. Decisions have to be made quickly. Those have to be the right decisions, but many people struggle with the decision making process. So we're going to cover what we consider to be the 6 to Fix in 6 relating to decision making. And also, what are the 6 habits of highly effective QPs, whether they be qualified persons in Europe, whether they be quality professionals. You know, we're really fortunate at NSF. For the last 22 years, we've been running the most successful qualified person training course in the world. We have the highest pass rates, the highest caliber of students. And we actually asked our QP alumni, those that have gone through that program, when they reflect on their career, when they reflect on those 6 habits, what are those 6 habits? So we'll share those as well. Some specifics you asked us to cover. SOP simplification. Martin, our SOPs are too complicated. Where do we start? How do we simplify? How do we avoid death by KPI? How do we improve our training? Because the knowledge seems to be staying in the classroom rather than being transferred to the workplace. How do we manage those high stress events, namely sterility test failures, aseptic media fill or broth failures? What do we do when those things happen? How do we solve problems to root cause? Because at the moment we're clearly not doing that. How do we manage those high environmental counts that often occur in controlled areas? And how do we interpret microbiological data generated by our microlabs? So this list is where we stand so far, but I'm going to be asking you to add to this list so that we can continue to generate these videos to provide some of the answers, but certainly the essentials in each of these subjects that you recommend. So, your call to action. Go to this link for a full and comprehensive list of not just these videos, but also our YouTubes, our webinars, our white papers, lots of information there, freely available for you to use to make your job a lot more effective and a lot more easier. Please share this with others, and I really hope you've enjoyed this really short video. So if you have, please remember to like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We just want to share this as much as possible for the benefit of as many people as possible. And also don't forget, every 3 months we publish a journal, again packed full of really, really useful content about topical subjects, areas of interest to you personally. So again, a really, really useful resource. And our app, the NSF app, will take you to these resources and more, take you directly to our experts and more, just at the click of a button. And finally, please, if you have any additional subjects that you would like us to cover in these 6 to Fix in 6, please just drop me a line on that email address and we will do it. So that's the introduction. Please now start taking a look at the 6 to Fix in our reference library. Just follow the link above.